Hi guys, I was working with a lady this week on building a monthly pension budget. She's coming up to retirement and she wants to track how much she spends each month. So I built this spreadsheet for her based on what it is she wanted. And I thought it might be useful for some of you out there. So what I'll do is I'll show you how it works and how you can download it from a website. So what we have here, um, these are the categories that she thought you would like to track income against. So, I mean, these could be anything that you personally would prefer, but she picked home and family, which is, what she spends on herself and her family at home, groceries, shopping, which is things like Amazon, that kind of thing. Groceries is money on groceries from the local superstore. Then we got things like eating out and entertainment, clothes, the kind of usual things you'd expect. And what she did, she's set herself a budget for each of these. So let me quickly type the budget in that she gave me. Okay, so there's the budget. So what you can see is that's splitting that over each month. But what she was really keen to do is to understand the impact of when she either underspent or overspent on a particular budget. So the first thing she did in month one, she had a car service. It turned out to be quite expensive. It was actually £900. So when she comes to put her actuals in here, what happened was that of her budget, she'd actually spent way over what she should have. So you can see now that for the rest of the year, her budget is reduced because she spent quite a lot of it in month one. Now, let's imagine in the second month, she doesn't spend anything on the car at all. Then the budget's going up again. She spends nothing the following month, and the budget's back up to pretty much where it was earlier on. Okay, so that's kind of helping her to kind of understand where she is with a budget over the period. Now let's have a look at some others. So say, for example, on the home and family side, she had a couple of birthdays, so she spent £900 there. That's reduced what she can spend for the rest of the year to 791. Now imagine she went over again, another £900 because you had different birthdays in July. Now it's reduced down to £780. She has a really good month this month, down to £200, and she's back up as she got more budget. She's got 844 against the budget of 800. So this kind of helped her really to understand where she was. And the way she'll actually use this is every month she'll come in and put her actuals in here. So let's imagine she spent 690 there. Shopping, she spent 320. Eating out was a good month. She only spent 320. Entertainment, she spent £300 at the theatre. Clothes, a bit more expensive than usual. She didn't spend that much on transport. Health and beauty was exactly as it should have been. Finances, which are things like insurance and that kind of thing in her world, she spent £39 on them. She continued to give £11 to charity. She didn't go anywhere this month. So for her, this is actually a holiday budget. So she didn't spend anything there. On the car, we've already said she spent £900. Cash at the bank, which is just for random things when she was out and about. Let's keep that at 50. And a mortgage is always 560. So she spent 560. So what we can see here is that the budget she's expecting to spend every month is £4,441. That's matches with her income. So that's what she wants to spend. She's actually spent 4,450. She's very close, actually. So this, again, over the period will, give her adjustments on what her budget is. So by the time, she's getting into January 26, she'll have a really good understanding of where she's spending. And what this end column does is tells her that, overall so far this year, she's an average of £44 underspent on home and family, whereas you can see she's actually £5 overspent per month on average for the entertainment budget. So that was pretty much what she wanted, really. So give her a good way of tracking where she is with the budget. So anyway, if you think this might be useful to you, then head over to my website. I'll type it here for you. So that is www.time2retire.co.uk. When you go there, you will see that my email address is on the front page there. So you'll be able to go along there, grab my email address, send me an email, and I'll send you a return email with this attached. And I hope it's useful for you. And when you receive it, it will look like this. I'll reset this back to 0 and set them all back to 0. There you go.